there's a PC port of Marvel Spider-Man 2. Will be shown soon. Ryan Perino over at GameRanks. Let's get into it. Shpeshal Nick Baker of Xbox Era shared this rumor just a couple hours ago over on Twitter. Quote, it wouldn't be surprised to see Spider-Man 2 PC port get shown at the next State of Play. End quote. In a follow-up tweet, Nick replied to someone on the site that he wasn't sure if Sony's next event would be a PlayStation showcase or a State of Play. He just said it would be the next State of Play because that was the rumor he also heard. So, showcase, usually a longer event. State of Play, only about 20 minutes. So you go from like 40 to an hour to then 20 being a State of Play, right? State of Plays are like punch, get you in, and then cut you short. I always find them so short because I'm like, what else do you have? Because I want to see more, right? But a showcase is more of a deep dive into, okay, this is what the running up for the rest of the year looks like. Here's a little bit of 2025. What's that going to look like? Wolverine. Looking at you. So, maybe Shpeshal Nick's rumor isn't confirming that Sony will have a State of Play next, but whatever presentation format that Sony will have, it seems we could look forward to Spider-Man 2 finally coming to PC. Michael, it's no surprise if that comes to PC. We already have the original reboot, we'll call it, right? From Insomniac over on PC. We covered it over there. You can check it out over at ITGTV.com. There is a ton of stuff coming from PlayStation to PC because they know the size of the market. What it's not coming to, though, is Xbox. Because that's what Xbox does. They just bring it over to PlayStation, which is just a weird thing. But you don't see PlayStation returning the favor. Dude, if they did, though, right? You're already going to PC, but they just don't need to. They don't need to bring it to Xbox. And it just, Michael, I feel bad because our guys, Scott and Corey on the show as well, they're big Xbox guys, right? Dude, they have to wait for the PC port to come out to play it. So eventually, when it does come, like God of War Ragnarok coming on 19th of the month, they'll be able to play that finally, right? Where I'm like, Steve and I beat that so long ago. Steve and I beat Spider-Man 2. It takes them out of that conversation a little bit, but at least they finally get to play the game. I do appreciate that Sony finally opened up their eyes to bring their games to other platforms, though.
Yeah, and as you said, PC, I think it's a good middle ground, right? Obviously, when you go, let's move to Xbox, there's some weird stuff. I mean, when Indiana Jones went to PlayStation, we were sort of in an uproar. So I like the middle ground of PC. I'm excited for this. Again, Spider-Man, one of those games. Someone who doesn't own a PlayStation, I kind of have to wait for the PC. This is interesting what Sony's going to do, right? Because we had heard rumors that we talked about a few weeks ago. The show, the next State of Play is all about the PS5 Pro, right? Obviously, I don't think you're going to mix the PS5 Pro and a Spider-Man and some new games. So maybe this means we're getting a showcase and a State of Play, one for the PS5 Pro, one for the games. That I'm a little interested on. I think the PS5 Pro is probably the bigger news, right? Especially for Sony fans. Like, a Sony fan's not going to care. Spider-Man's 2 coming to PC. They've already played it. You beat it. You already beat it last year, as you said. So very interested in this timeline. I feel like the PS5 Pro is the next big news, but I hope this means we're going to get a second PlayStation event sometime this year where they're basically like, hey, Spider-Man, here's some more games. I'm excited. Finally going to play this game. I wish they would put stuff on Xbox, Drew, but you said it. It doesn't make sense, so I'll wait for all the PC ports.
Yeah, no, they're eventually going to make their way over to PC is what they're finally kind of branching out to do, right? We do take a look at the lineup for the rest of the year and go, we have Lego Horizon? That's it on the PlayStation now? That's where we're at, right? Astrobot dropping, right? Well, you can look for our review as of right now over at ITGTV.com or our YouTube channel. That's there. But we'll see, will Astrobot make its way to PC? Only time will tell.